That man is in danger. We must go to his aid.
Oh, no, you don't, honey. Not unless you want to carry those... Well, don't say it.
Silvando, Fierce doesn't even begin to...
Can it be? Truly? It is. Darling, it's so wonderful to see you.
You two are...
Oh, come now. Isn't it? We're fighting an epic battle to bring back something. That's right, darlings. We're on a quest to bring sunshine and laughter. My little parade has picked up quite the cavalcade of warriors for wondrousness. But never mind that now. I can't believe you're alive. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I forgot all about you. Are you okay?
No, I am not. Thanks to you. My name is Da. I come from Phenomenon in the south. And if it were not for your help, I would not be returning there.
Oh, you're heading home. Then we better go with you. Can't have you getting attacked. Listen, darling, you and me have got a lot. So what do you say you join the parade for a little while, huh? Come. You know you want to. Oh, did he really just... So cold. But you don't need to be shy, darling. Okay, time for you to take your first steps as a soldier of the smile-spreading No, you look even more... All right, boys, let's make our newest recruit feel right at home. He's an old friend. Lead on, darling! And don't let me catch you frowning. All right, let's get out there and make the world smart! Yeah! And here we are at our destination. Not here, dude.
Thank you for saving me.
I wonder what can have made him venture so far from home in the first place. Might it have...
Sounds like a job for Sylve's detective agency. Agents of happiness, soldiers of smile, go spread. Let's go.
Why can I not shake the feeling that Sylvando and I...
Da, you are okay. You are not... Oh, what a relief. I was fearing the worst for you, especially after little son has gone missing.
Your boy is missing. Oh, honey.
Ugh, where that selfish child chooses to...
You must forgive him. His wife died recently, you know. And now... Do you know of the monster Avarith? She appeared in the village with her foul friends soon after Yggdrasil fell. We were paralyzed with fear and could not run away. Give me your valuables, she said. Tell me what is most precious to you. People were so scared. They obeyed her without thinking. They gave her... But the wicked creature lied. She did not protect the things we gave to her.
Oh, that's just... if there's one thing I hate, it's dirty, rotten liars.
Really? But Avarith is very strong.
Oh, it'll take more than a common thief to stop me. I won't let you down.
A knight?
Avarith went south with everything she stole. She has a lair there.
Then let's get after her. We've got an... Score one for the good guys!
Flame consume thee!
Hi there, little one. We're just off to hunt down the horrible...
Is your father named Dar? So you were not abducted? And what are you doing in such a dangerous place?
My father does not care for me. He cares for my mother's necklace more than anything else. He told the monster so. I thought he would say I was the most precious thing to him. So I decided to follow the monster and get the... But then I strayed too far from the village and became...
What your father said was upsetting, I am sure. But this is no place for it.
No! If you are going after the monster...
Oh, don't be such a spoilsport, Hendrik. We'll look after...
Very well.
Thank you!
You heard him, everybody! Avarice, you fiend! You are going to give back what you've taken.
So that... Still, I suppose you have shown it's not going to happen for free. How about... your most valued possession?
Wait! If you wish to make a deal, fiend, you must make it with... I have something for you. Something soft and...
Oh, what is it? What is it?
With pleasure.
Let me see, Ugh, what it...
Oh, don't you like it, honey?
You'll pay for this! Avarice! Maybe. Don't bother begging for mercy. You'll lack...
That boo-boo better. Out of it! Darlings, Sil's here. must protect yourself.
All is well that ends well.
Cursive! How could I have lost? Impossible!
Ha! That's what you...
Everybody, are you okay?
We are fine, thanks to you, our brave little son. You saved us.
Fair maiden?
Here it is! My mother's necklace! Oh, no! It is broken!
Oh, of course it... Didn't your daddy ever tell you it's the thought that counts? It could be smashed to... All right, time to take Son and the others back to the... You take your time, honey. We'll be having all kinds of fun.
Hello, Fa. I brought Mother's necklace back from the lair of the beast for you.
You... Fool! foolish child!
Huh?
You could have been killed. And then...
Huh? But you said...
I said it, but I did not mean... Don't you see? I did not trust the monster, so I said I
thought...
To think it was all but a misunderstanding. If only he and his father had simply been...
Yes, if
Father, these are my new friends.
I cannot thank you enough. You... The first time we met, when you rescued me, but I had to pretend that I did not care, in case the monster came back and realized that I had lied.
Where's my friend with the feathers? I wanted to say thank you.
Sylvando left very suddenly. Perhaps...
he and his father had... you scared me! How long have you been stuck? Never mind. But there are some who will never be reunited with their loved ones. Can I ask you something? Mordegon he's super powerful, right? Powerful enough to destroy our... You've seen that power for yourself, but you still want to fight him. You really are You know, I thought it was enough. Traveling the world, trying to put smiles back on... But what good is a smile here and there if the Lord of Shadows could snatch... What I'm saying is... I have to leave my beloved parade, but there's something I want you to help me with. It's all well and good me going and getting my head squished by Mordegon, but I can't... So we have to leave them somewhere safe, with somebody who can look after them. Now, well, there's no good way of saying this. I'm petrified of seeing him. So you have to come with me. Oh, thank you. I knew you'd say yes. Okay, I'm going to go
Quiet.
Darlings, I have an announcement. My parading days are but do not fear. It will only be for a little while.
We understand, Sylve. That Mordigan's stolen and...
Yeah, you go and do what you gotta... We'll be heartbroken without you, of course, but we'll survive. And if it...
Exactly. We'll never get those smiles back if I don't do this. And I won't be leaving you high and dry.
Puerto Valor? Surely not. Surely you cannot be...
So you finally figured it out, huh? Same old stone-headed Hendrik. All right, my little champions of cheer. Let's go show Puerto Valor how to pop!
I cannot fathom it. The boy is unrecognizable, and he has abandoned... Forgive me for my lack of composure. This has all come... Sylvando is none other than the son and heir of Don Rodrigo. The noble... It was always assumed that he would follow in his... But the two had a terrible argument, and the boy left Puerto Valor until now. But perhaps this is not such a bad thing. I have been meaning to visit Don... Very well. It is not far from here to Puerto Valor. The road will take us...
So strange. I thought I'd never see this place again, and yet here I am. You go on ahead, honey. I need a second to...
Don Rodrigo, it is I.
Hendrik? Ho ho ho! Wha- I have heard many tales of your exploits. To think that the
I had not expected to find you in such good spirits, my lord. As one who owes everything. Alas, there has been precious little cause for mirth since last we met. Dundrasil fell, then Yggdrasil, and now the Lord of Shadows. Don Rodrigo and I have much to discuss. Perhaps you could go and fetch...
Oh, hey, honey. I guess they sent you to fetch me, huh? It's so silly, I know. Here I am, happy to go, and yet the thought of facing Papi, seeing that boy and his father in Phnomnon, made me think I could do it. That I could finally face him. But now You've heard what happened with me and him, I guess. Hendrik told you, huh? It all seems so far away now. I would stay in Puerto Valor and follow in my father's footsteps. It was so fabulous. I knew from the second I walked into that tent that I'd found my calling. Getting up on that stage and... But Papi... he wasn't so keen. A few plates got smashed the night I broke the news to him, But I wasn't going to let that stop me. Oh no. This was my He didn't have anything to say to me after that. That was when I knew that I had to go and prove... Dear me, that got... But it's made me feel a whole lot better. In fact, it's now or never. Hi, puppy.
Caramba! Norberto, you dare to show your face in my presence?
I'm sorry, puppy.
Sorry? What are you apologizing for?
Huh?
You have succeeded. Then why are you here? Why did you come back if you... You said you would do it, Norberto. You said you would make everyone happy. I did not raise you to be a failure.
Puppy!
Damn you, boy. If I were younger, I would put you over my knee.
Wait. Puppy, did you say... I guess it wasn't very knightly of me to come back before I'd
The Lord of Shadow.
See, how can I make people happy if he is there making their lives miserable? Which is why I'm going to beat him. Only then can I fulfill my vow and make...
Careful, boy! Do not promise to defeat Mordegon if you do not truly intend to do so. I will not have you break another oath.
Of course, Papi. A knight's word is he... But there's just one thing. I've picked up a few friends on my travels. They're kind of young and kind of innocent. They need a role model, you know?
You do not even need to ask, Norberto. A knight serves the weak.
Oh,
Come on, Norberto.
oh, aren't you just the sweetest, kindest... Oh, darling!
Oh, don't tell me this is your dad, Sylve. He's awfully manly.
Norberto, explain yourself.
Now, Papi, let's just pop this on.
Norberto, where are you? Hey, get your hands off of me! Where's your foolishness, boy? I did not agree to this.
Oh, don't be like that, Papi. How can you lead my little band of boys if you... Didn't you always teach me? Listen to me, soldiers of Smile. You serve my puppy now. You must do...
Please, Sylve.
Darlings, it breaks my heart to say goodbye, but we have to be strong. As soon as Mordegon is defeated, I'll be right back with you. And no matter how far...
Oh, Sylve, we'll be with you soon.
Thanks so much for all your help, darling. I'm all yours now, I promise. The salty stallion is all yours too, of course. She's anchored off to...
Before we set sail, might I suggest that we go north to Mount Pang Lai? The fate of those...
Blow away!
Victory is ours. My strength grows ever greater.
We did it, darlings!
Was never in doubt.
Victory! Score one for the good guy. We did it, darling! Victory!
Victory is ours.
Fabulous, darling!
Our triumph was never in doubt.
We did it, darlings!
Victory!
We did it, darlings!
Victory is ours. Temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind.
I know that face. That Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angrila are made of...
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us.
Enough! Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama,
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers...
Soldiers of Heliodor, you... The tall one, perhaps. But his young friend does not look like a military man to me. I sense a great power within you. Tell me.
Incredible. You divined your...
How long we have waited. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Welcome to Angrila, honored luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the High Hall and the...
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him. Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs. So
once again to Angri-La, honored luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this...
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize... It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study sadly.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from... The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master...
Noble sacrifice, indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let...
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Angri-La... Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history. And of the luminary of legend himself. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here. Even the first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple, but he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples. A young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, when their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone. a pledge of eternal friendship.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline. Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, if your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. And even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his
achievement?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation directly to their fundament. During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled and the tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honoured if you would. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
Awake at last, It is high time. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows.
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too
I see.
Your Holiness.
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly...
Alone?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety, as you can see.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test.
Might we be able to offer...
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent... These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness and...
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to... We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the...
triumph was never in doubt.
We did it! We did it, darlings! Score one for the good guy!
Victory is ours. It seems we are too late.
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he... But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Diet.
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace. But this This is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. By the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he... But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there... Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go.
What is this foolish dance?
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Destiny is cruel indeed. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here? He is wise beyond his years. An intellectual giant. I must return. Do you think me a fool, boy? Do not pretend. There is no need. Let me unburden you. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come, but now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead... What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. This is your destiny. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon? And yet, you would not be alone in your foot. Some people just don't know when... Did you think that he chose death out of his... He came here with hope in his heart. The hope your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Angrila. Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him? The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is but when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes. Get out, mate! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it! Would you look at that?
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it!
Yes. Very impressive.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's...
Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulb.
Oh my! Is it... Oh, no, you as well. Your poor young...
Oh, stop your sniveling.
He's what?
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadow...
Stop right there!
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh. Honored luminary, if you would like to follow me. Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angrila. He now has the power to send enemies. It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. And it was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, luminary.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you...
If you can master it. Not the training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense. Well, do you think you have what it takes to... I knew you would make the right choice. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade. as good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to...
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I...
What? You're going to...
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets, and besides, I've always wanted to see two princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage.
Oh. 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 Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in...
That's the spirit. Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our
Just...
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you... Massage. I almost feel like
Another wandering soul drifts into this. Do you let? I will explain in simple terms before it. But now that what I'm, as long as this, or do you? Some people just don't know when to give up. He came. You know who? The precise. He has been flayed. But when the. Get out!
Digis! Shanks! Woohoo! For the... Oh, no.
Oh, stop. He...
Finer than a...
Stop!
I can't.
Honored. If you would like... Your it is for you, it was
Well...
If the train... Well, I knew you would. The first... Ask...
But...
Me? Who better? And besides... Before we...
to make your blood run cold!
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved... The power of the technique comes hone that greatest of weapons, and none... Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flags.
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my...
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no.
Oh!
So this is where you have...
Wait,
More to go.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this...
No! Curse you! I had thought you'd... So inconsiderate. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. You two will just have to...
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't the last one?
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by... Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers so that I can die.
You dare to resist me?
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught. Now, Luminary! Yes, the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angry-La. Solar flare!
He is back with... But he is greatly weakened. We must...
Ah. You are finally awake. Good. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama.
Hello there, laddie. Better late than never, eh? What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert.
Oh, that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse and...
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void. That you met I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henrik, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I...
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordigan's game.
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying?
Whatever could that mean?
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that cat. As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere. So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there'll know something about it for sure. There's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordigan gets. So...
Honored Luminary, we disciples of Angular will do all that we can to aid you in your preparations to take on the Lord of Shadows. We have even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon. We will...
Aye.
Score one for the good guys!
Stay down.
No, but...
Victory is ours.
victory!
Ugh.